everyone, Joy from Sunday Sounds here. In this video, we're going to take a look at our song-specific patch designed in the style of the song you see on the screen. I'm going to demonstrate this song patch in its original key and at its original tempo. You can change the key you play or hear the song patch in by using Easy Transpose, and you can change the tempo as well. Details on how to adjust both the key and the tempo are included in your download. For this video, I'll be demonstrating the MainStage version of the song-specific patch. If you purchase the Ableton Live version, you'll be able to use this video to follow along just the same, seeing as the hand positions, song sections, layer ranges, and sound of the patch are the same. In MainStage, you'll use your mod wheel to move through the various song sections. In Ableton, you'll use the macro knob labeled Song Section. Be sure to check out the full demo video for the song patch to see all the parts and sections in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song.
This patch has pads, organs, sound beds, basses, piano, and arps all triggered in the left-hand range, which stretches from here to here. Your right hand will be playing piano chords some of the time and a string lead the rest of the time. So you'll find that you have a piano in this range from here all the way through to here. Now, when song section control is at 0 and at 1/3, you'll find that you have a delay piano and a bell lead from this key all the way to the top. You'll find that at 0 and 1/3, and then as you move to 2/3, you'll find that there is a string lead that comes in that same range from this key all the way up. And you'll hear that the delay piano and the bell lead is still in there too. You'll start the song with song section control all the way down for your intro and your down verse, then up to 1/3 for a turnaround, medium verse, your vamp, and your tag. Then up to 2/3 for the chorus, turnaround, and instrumental, and all the way up for a big chorus and tag. Remember that whether you're in MainStage or Ableton Live, these positions are the same. For your intro, you'll have song section control all the way down. You'll be playing octaves in your left hand, and your right hand will be playing a little lead line with the piano. So here's how the right hand part goes. Here it is again. And here's hands together. You'll see this part come back again a couple times during the song as turnarounds. So after the first verse, you'll have the first turnaround, and for this turnaround, you'll have song section control up at 1/3. And you'll notice that it shortened a little bit, so instead of having 4 bars of 6, it'll just have 3 bars of 6, and so it changes just a little bit. Okay, so here's hands together. Then after your first chorus, you'll have another turnaround, and this one will be very similar. You'll just be bringing in song section control up to 2/3 this time, and otherwise you'll play it exactly like the second time through that first turnaround that I just talked about. So here's what that will be. For your verse, you'll have song section control all the way down. You'll be playing octaves in your left hand, and you'll be playing piano chords in your right hand. So remember, you have piano all the way up through this note, and then after that, from this note all the way up, you'll have that bell lead. So just make sure that you're careful for that as you're playing. So just keep playing simple chords kind of in this range. I'll go ahead and play both hands together. At the very end of the verse, you'll want to just play left hand to handle the last chord so that you can move song section control up to go into the turnaround. So make sure you check out the demo to see how I do that. For your next verse, the medium verse, you'll have song section control up at 1/3. Otherwise, you'll be playing it about the same. I like to do most of the verses about the same in the song. You can feel free to add in a few extra notes if you'd like to. Again, just making sure that you're kind of staying inside of this range. So here's how I like to do this medium verse. Now, the end of this verse does have a little bit of a vamp on the 1 in your key, and so it'll play the 1 in your key as the final chord of the verse for 6 counts, and then another 6 counts of a vamp on that same chord. And again, I like to just do left hand. Left hand is also triggering some chords. So you'll still hear a chord playing even when you're only playing left hand, but it allows you to move song section control, especially since the song kind of moves a bit at a clip, and being in 6/8, you'll need a little bit of time to move that at points. For the third and the final verse, I'm going to be playing it about the same way, but I do like to start with song section control all the way down at 0 for the first 2 lines, and then about halfway through, I like to increase to 1/3 as it builds back into a chorus. So here is the third verse. Right, and the only thing that changes with the fourth verse is at the end of the verse there is a tag on that last line, and it repeats the last 3 chords, and then it does a similar vamp that we saw earlier with the second verse where it holds out for an extra bar. So here's this final verse. For your chorus, you'll have song section control up at 2/3. You'll be playing octaves in your left hand, and you'll be playing single notes in your right hand, and you'll now be playing that string lead. So here's how the lead goes. You will hear that you have some lower strings in here and some higher strings in here. So I like to do the lower ones towards the beginning of the song and then do the higher ones later. If you prefer one over the other, you could also adjust accordingly. You also want to be careful that you are pedaling a lot as well, because the pedal will cause them to sustain. So especially during this chorus, I try to use a sustain pedal as little as possible. Okay, so here are the hands together. The second time through the chorus, before you get to the instrumental, you will also play the chorus through the exact same way. I like to do it in the same range as well. So I'll go ahead and play that through with both hands so you can hear it one more time how that sounds. Then for the final big chorus, you'll have song section control all the way up. I like to play the same parts. Now I'm just going to bring them an octave higher here and play them up there. And then there's also going to be a bit of a tag at the very end of the chorus. So let me show you what the tag looks like, and then I'll play all of it together. So for the tag, I like to play just a little bit of a different melody at the end of each line. Here's what that sounds like. So right hand is just doing. Right, so now go ahead and play the last two big choruses into the two tags. For the instrumental, you'll have song section control at 2/3. It is the same chord progression as the intro and the turnaround, but it does have a little bit of a different melody. So here's how I like to play the melody for that part. All right, so here's hands together.
Song-specific patches work best in the Sunday Keys template for MainStage and Ableton Live. Sunday Keys gives you all the sounds and tools you need to play live worship keys, and all our song-specific patches integrate seamlessly with Sunday Keys. You can learn all about Sunday Keys from MainStage and Ableton Live on our website. Thanks for checking out the song-specific patch. I'm Joy with Sunday Sounds. We'll see you next time.